Good morning, everybody. If you are in New York or if you are in America, it's a very good morning to you. If you are in Europe, then it's a good afternoon. I'm just watching my big screen now and I'm just having a little look at Neo because there's a lot going on right now. Just to the 1 minute. Yeah. So this is where we left Neo this morning. And we talked about this stock here at, well, 39-ish, let's say 40. And it's slowly grinding up. So that makes you wonder if you want to play this one pre-market, but still not a lot of volume. So I'm really, this was big volume here compared to this. It's not big volume absolutely, but compared to this, there is big volume here. Really just grinding up slowly, but grinding up slowly is often a good thing. So what I'm looking for here is this 5 minute that you see right now on your screen. This 5 minute is 9 EMA on a 5 minute. This is just holding that, and if it falls through it, then the 20 EMA really picks it up again. So really interesting to see Neo grinding up like it's a normal market open day if you see a chart like this. So where do you get in? That's the big question, of course. This was support for some of a resistance for some time, like here, 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 and here on all these candles. Then this resistance now support. It's not an exact line, but close enough for me, I think, to really consider to play this one. So what I'm looking for in moves like this is that it just will get back here to VWAP and then just play it off that. That's my ideal play. As a reversal long player, I also play shorts and everything, you know that, and breakouts. But my favorite play, because I'm successful with that one most of the time, is this one just falling down, holding this level, and then getting back up again. So that's Neo. Very interesting to see this developing after we talked about this morning in the early bird show. So this also happened just after we closed our show this morning. Just here at we just picked this one up, did we? Or did we not? I don't know anymore. But doesn't matter what or this one. This is just 15 minutes after 5 this morning. So this looked to be the level 1090, but broke that line already. So there is no evidence that this will still be any kind of a level. We look at this at a 5 minute here. No, so this is not even close to a level anymore. So now this is the level. This is 1151-ish. VTNR, big mover, so that's the second day move that you want to see. So it's even moving in pre-market this much. So levels, well, you tell me. Very difficult to say this is the level on this one. So if there is any level, unless there's the open and close, which are one line and then are 775, and then you can say this high here of Friday 867 is also still a level, but I'm going to put a note to myself and look at price action really for this one, because I'm not willing to call any other levels than these two right now. It's still 1.5 hours before market is open, so you did good, H. You did good on Neo. But we are day trading this, and let's look at some other ones. So AMC is still a play, I think. Well, I think AMC is definitely a play. So I don't know if anybody followed this one after we closed the show this morning, but it just made this big move in the first 15 minutes. And now it's close to just over that move. Here just broke that just 5 minutes ago. So that tells you that AMC also wants to go and is going as we speak. Look at this. This is the 1 minute. This is the 5 minute, and what you see right now that it's a little bit overextended. And if this is still a high, so you can say, okay, this 29.97, we're going to play this one. You want to see the one go above 30. Really have to stop pulling this thing up, don't you think? So this is what it's trying to do now, getting above 30. It's a pivotal point, of course, because it's a nice round number. So if you want to be aggressive, then you can get in here and hope for this, hope that this will now go through. But there is overextension here on the 9 EMA in the 1 minute, so that's 29.77, but there you go. So if you were in now, then you would make a 10-cent win. 150,000 shares traded right now, so this one you can trade this one easily now pre-market if you want to. So that's an aggressive play. If you just play this one under here and then get in at 29.95 or something, and then maybe scalp this thing for 10, 15, 20 cents or something. If you are in with thousands shares, it's trading 250,000 shares, so you can easily do that, and then you would have made now $250 right now in 1 minute. So that's the kind of play that you want, and I'm not in this. Full disclosure right now, I'm not in this. It's not really my kind of play to play this AMC, but AMC will definitely be in play today, and be sure that you look at the price action. I can look at the course H. That's evident. So if you went in here now with 1,000 shares, and you now would have made a nice couple of bucks. Saying if I was in, then I would have held it. It's something different than being in there and really holding it. I think a lot of traders can relate to that. That if a stock goes up, then you get sweaty and nervous, and if a stock goes down, you have this weird kind of calm about you that you think, okay, I'm just holding this, might go up again. So this is COS. Whoa, same thing happening here. It still has to break this first one here. So big spike up. Nice big spike up. This is open at 2309 and then small rip with no volume. So yeah, in hindsight, it's always easy to say if I put in $1,000 here, yeah, but if doesn't exist in day trading. So I don't want to play these kind of plays. If I play anything in pre-market, then what I want to do is so this is the 5-minute candle, and if this 5-minute candle that follows this one would be above this line here, and so above this top, then I may play it. So in this case, normally what you will think that this one is just grinding down and will do that the rest of the day, but there is some strength coming in now. I think that you saw that right. So normally this is going on with stocks like these. So big pop up, relative big pop up, and then just grinding down the rest of the day and then finding some space here. Look at COS. We played COS a lot of times. Whew. So these are all levels from the past. So what can you tell about COS if you want to day trade this one? Well, of course, what you want is that this level holds now, this pre-market open, because that was the big bump here. So you shoot on this 23-ish level and this 22.63 level, which is the post market close. You want this one to, one of those two has to be a level in order to play the bounce back up. And then of course, if you want to play the break, then 25.51 is now the level. If that's changing during pre-market, then you have to move it up a little bit. So really looks like some kind of after these big stupid candles here, and you thought, well, oh, what's this? Then it just was chop a lot of time. Then just these small not small days, big days for COS, because yeah, if you see this one 59.26, it's $10 in a day. That's how much this thing can move. So this is $2.50. This is the latest float, not even $1 million. So that explains why these moves are so big sometimes. So be very, very careful on COS, because it will hold eventually, I think, and it can just drop like a rock. So of course the level is 25.51, and if you think, well, okay, I'm just trying to get a little taster right now, then you surely can, but I wouldn't do that. So COS is really in play. Be very careful. It's a volatile puppy, as Joel would say, and be careful. These are the levels for COS, but I really want to look more into price action. So let's just review the watch list very quickly, see what happened while I was away this morning. So these are my favorites. So this is the watch list of this morning. This is VTNR, all right. This is CTIC. Also above the first pop, if you can see that. So this level 274 seems about right. Then Lizzie, this is just grinding down, open and then down. SOS, Just grinding down, so be careful that it doesn't get under that 333 level, and then maybe you can play the bounce here, so the reversal long will be in play here. There's no volume at all here at NXC BNS. So 68.11 was some kind of a level once. But it's now just ripped up, but there's no volume. So you have to wait till open. AAP, no volume. AMD. So big spike up. Then this was the level during our morning show, and we just are fair to say that this will be the level now. So on AMD, I will give you an update on the levels. That levels are now 80.66. There was also a level in the morning show, and then 81.55. I think this will be a VWAP play. So play this around VWAP if you know how to do that. And on ZM, nothing changed, no real volume. Bingo is also with no volume at all. So this these levels 641 and 584 are still the levels. If I'm going too fast, then you have to watch the early bird show if you didn't already, because we talked about all these levels from all these stocks this morning, and if nothing changed like this one, 50.79 and 16.50 are still the level on a Euro10 packet. This didn't change at all, so no volume, and this also not STND. I can see it right now. SNND. Look at ASND. Kabunga. Hit them right on the nose here. So we thought 133.50 might be a level, and look what happens here. If we were in pre-market and there was some decent volume, then you could have just got this one. So very curious to see if you get some kind of second dip here, then you might be in this one. 133.50 is a level of support, and then 131.44 is also support. Resistance only at 140.93, but you also have to consider these two levels, which are always there. Post-market close 135.90 and pre-market open 136.81. So nothing happening here on PVH, and then let's price action, and nothing's changed there. Okay, it's almost 2 o'clock. Anybody else who wants a ticker, who likes a ticker, who wants to see a ticker, please tell me, because we still have a few minutes before 2 o'clock. I'm not sitting in front of my camera at all, do I? So, okay, you don't, you want to see the screen anyway, so. No tickets, okay. Then we are good. If you're going to trade today, happy trading. If you're not going to trade, have a good day in the sun. If you're in Europe, because it's beautiful weather here. Oh. It's a pen that falls right now. And I hope to see you tomorrow at the Early Bird Show. And if you don't, then tomorrow afternoon at this channel, Boss Trading. So have a good day, happy trading, stay safe, and stay alert. Thanks for watching, and we'll meet again tomorrow.